What's good, Stopde Nation? Welcome back to another video. So we got Team of the Year, Lunar, La Liga, I don't even know. They're all the same at this point, really, with the events. So we got the newest promo here, La Liga Rivalries. And basically it's the same structure that we had before. You play every 8 hours, you claim some players, you move along an unknown path, and then if you spend $10,000, you get yourself a prime icon. So we're going to break it down. We're going to show you exactly what you can get free to play, what you're going to have to do in this promo, everything like that. Maybe if we can, we'll pick up Messi at the end too, do some gameplay with that 98 overall Messi card. But before we get into it, I do want to give a big shout out to our sponsor on this video, OneFootball, my favorite place to go for news, transfer rumors, and everything about the world of football. There's a link in the description below. Make sure you go and check it out. I know that you're going to love it. So here we have it. It is the La Liga Rivalries. Now, I'm a little sick right now. You might hear me like being kind of stuffy. So I apologize for that, but we're still here. We're still making this video for you, telling you exactly what you can get. I've seen a lot of talk of getting Messi and the second players. I'm not really sure that based on what we currently have, that's possible. Unless you spend gems and stuff. The only problem with spending gems is you have that going back and forth between a random amount. Now, what you could do, you could pick up this best value one where you get an additional 4 rivalry points, which gets you an additional 16 with each one. But it's going to kind of add up if you're doing that. So if you want to avoid spending gems, any of those things, this is basically what you're going to be able to get in this. You can get yourself, well, let's look at this. So first you have to go here. If we look at this one, alright, so if we look at this, claim 3 players in match 1 to unlock match 2, 2 players in match 2 to unlock match 3, and 2 players in match 3 to unlock match 4. So when we go into our first match, you can see that you basically go along this lineup, and we're sort of at the end of this one. We'll be able to claim our first player after we go through the first set of live events, but basically you spend 10, then you spend another 10, then you spend another 10, so you're spending 30 here, and then 80 for your first player, and then you'll go back through another 10, 10, 10, and another 80 for the second one. So for the first 2 players, it's going to cost you 110, but then this price goes up. So it doesn't stay the same each time, and that's why it's really hard to predict what you can get in this one. So you have to do this 3 times, so the next time you go through, it's going to cost you 130. So we do know that the next time you go through on this one, the player is going to cost you 100, so 20 more. So we could kind of base it on that, maybe, as we go through it. Match 2, what you're going to do is it's going to go through this, and as you go through all of them, the first 2 players, and you only need 2 in this one, are going to cost you 260 each, so 520. In match 3, it's going to cost you 330 each to go through these 2 and get the first 2 players, and that's going to be a total of 660. And then in match 4, 1,180 to get one of these 2 players. So you can get Rakitic or you can get Carvajal there as one of the 2 claim players. Now to go back and do it again, the problem is, first of all, it'll take you 1,180 at minimum to claim the first claim player, but the second claim player, we don't actually know how much it's going to cost to do it. It could be 1,200. My guess is maybe 1,200, maybe it's 20% higher, but really Messi could be 3,000 points. We have no idea. And that's one of the things that I don't like about these promos, is designer promos, a mysterious thing that you don't know what you're gonna get, you don't know how much it's gonna cost you. And even this, at one point we weren't going to be able to get anything because they tweeted this out earlier that you couldn't actually get, or that the points were 4 instead of 2 in the previous ones. This was a mistake that they fixed. It should be okay now. I definitely feel for anybody that spent any gems or FIFA points before that point to get those players, because I feel like changing your thing is a little odd. But anyways, we're going into this one here. If you go here, what I would suggest, if you do want to get gem packs, pick up the last one, because the last one is where you have an opportunity to get one of the players from either Barcelona or Real Madrid. So you basically can get the best players for overall that you can get guaranteed. You still have the same chance, 9.9% chance of getting a player in this one as you do in any of the other ones. So if you're saving up, this is probably the one that you're going to want to save up for, to try and get there quicker if you're going to try and go through the multiple ones, unless you're looking at getting another match unlocked. So basically, that's the promo. It's very similar to all the other promos. You follow that suit of you just play every day. If you play every day, play every reset, never miss a reset, play through all of these different live events in this one, watch the ad, do all of those things, you're going to get yourself a total of 3,360 points. So you're basically going to have a leftover 650 points after you claim your first player, which isn't really enough for a second one, but could get you some different players within the first matches. Again, I have no idea, like, if you wanted to go for Dembele, I have no idea how much it's going to cost for Dembele. I would guess you probably should be able to get Dembele, but because you have no idea how much it's going up by each time, we have no idea whether or not we can claim that card or not. So it's that sort of hidden thing that we talked about at Ultimate Team of the Season, and then it just seems to continue more and more and more. Anyways, so if we go into the main event, this is what we do. We go in here, we play the first event. Our first event, we do dribble through the gates, whatever this is, and then you play this event, and then you can unlock one of the different ones every 3 hours. So if we go into here, so we get our 2 rivalry points from that one. We can do the shooting one-on-one objectives. We can get up to 6 points on this. Alright, so then you claim that, then you go to your free match 1 start, so that's the only one we can unlock right now. You go along, do your earn match points, pick up all of these different ones. I don't know, I think I need 88, so we'll see if I don't know if I have enough for this. Hopefully we have enough to claim the first player. We got enough to claim our first player, so we'll go with our first player. Maybe I'll go Danny Garcia here, so our 83 overall central mid card. So we got our first player claimed in this one, Danny Garcia, and that's going to take us back to the start. When we go back to the start, it's 10, 10, 10, but if we try and claim the second one, it's going to be 100 instead of 80. So you see it goes up each time. Not sure what it's going to go up to on the next one and everything like that, but there's basically what we have going on with this one. Now you have an idea of what you have to do to go through this. You got to get 3 in the first one. Should take you a couple days to do that, and then you can keep moving through the next one. So there's not a whole lot of like randomness to it. Everybody's pretty much going to get the same players again, everything like that. And that's the thing. I wish, like, if you watched our video on NBA when we did our like 399 overall master that you can get, like, I wish there was just more things you could do with this, right? But anyways, it is what it is. There is our promo for this one. We can claim ourselves a couple more gems, 5 more gems here to move us closer to getting some gem packs. I probably will save my gem packs maybe for, well, actually, I don't know, maybe I'll do one. I'll do 1 gem pack now just to see what we can get out of this one, and maybe we can get ourselves like 1 more player. If I get like 200, I'll be pretty happy. All right, 75. So we got 75 points and nothing else out of that after that one. So we can do 10 here. We get 1,000 wildcard points. We get those. And then we get ourselves, oh, I don't even have enough for this. Okay, let's claim our second player. Let's do 1 more gem pack. We'll do 1 more gem pack because by the time I get to the 4th one, I'll have enough for a second one. So we see here, we get a player and 30 points. That's terrible, 30 points, I can't believe that. All right, here we go, first player, we get ourselves, are you kidding me? Ugh. We get the exact player that we claimed. What a waste. All right, so gem packs, don't do them. Learn from Stopde's mistake and don't do gem packs. But there you go, we got 2 to 3 players, so when we go back through this one more time, we'll be able to claim our second one, move on to the next match, and keep going through that. See, this is what I said. Don't open those until you get to the final one, because we got a player, we could have actually got ourselves messy. There is the breakdown. There's everything you need to know about the La Liga Rivals event. So you have 28 days or 29 days to finish these ones off. The card looks absolutely amazing, this final one that you have here. So the Puyol card here, he's going to be not auctionable, obviously. Yeah, not auctionable. He's got insane stats, 140, 140, 138, 139 aggression. So a really good looking card, but it's going to cost you an absolute fortune to get it. I wonder if anybody has it. I'm going to go to the Verse Attack and see if we can find a team that actually has it. Alright, there you go. So we found him on a team. So Puyol has it here. Look at that card. 20 boost on this one. 133, 135. Definitely not a card I feel like I would want to have to go up against. Very fast too. It'd be really interesting. And this is the thing I would love. I really wish we could use some of these cards and do some gameplay with them in head-to-head mode. Just test them out and stuff because it would be really fun to see how they play. Well, we're not spending any money on this game right now, but I really don't want to spend $5,000 to get this one card. Maybe one day they'll be auctionable, or we'll get packs, or we'll get a game that listens to the community, whatever with that. But anyways, thank you for checking this out and stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always, Stopde.